ESPN asked a handful of bookmakers to set odds on a hypothetical series between this year's Warriors and the 95-96 Chicago Bulls that went 72-10. 5 of the 6 in Vegas had the Warriors favored. Let's look at the odds from the world's largest sports book. That would be Westgate. You can take a look at the board. The Warriors would be a 6.5-point favorite on a neutral court and overwhelming favorites to win the series. Matt, are these odds fair?
Yeah, this is tough. When you compare generations, it's never going to line up right. I mean, Michael Jordan would hate these guys, right? He would hate everything the Warriors stand for. He would despise these guys to his core. I can't imagine how motivated he would be to beat Kevin Durant and Steph Curry at this point. So, how do you factor that in? What's the line on that? The Warriors are way more talented than that Bulls team. I don't care, how highly you value Scottie Pippen. The Warriors team has more talent. So when it comes down to that, I get the line.
Yeah, I think the Warriors, this year's Warriors team, beats any team in NBA history handily. If we're talking about under these rules, I mean, I could see them dusting the 96 Bulls by 40 points in a given game. It's not fair. I'm not taking away from them because, Michael Jordan, everybody knows about his work ethic. He would work on the three-point shot. He would hone it. But you drop them into this era, they got no chance.
Yeah, you drop them into this era, but I don't like that because, you don't think that Tony Kukoc would be a better three-point shooter if he wasn't in this era. I mean, you don't think they would actually build a team that had Dennis Rodman and Bill Wennington both on it. It just wouldn't make any sense.
No disrespect to Byron Russell, but the Warriors would throw Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Kevin Durant, and Andre Iguodala at Jordan. He never faced that kind of competition defensively.
I guess the one thing, though, is that Jordan and Pippen were great perimeter defenders.
Absolutely.
So perhaps that's one place where they could try to keep the Warriors in check.
And Phil Jackson was still coaching back then, not messing around with the Knicks, so it could be more interesting there, too.
Phil Jackson hates the three-point shot, but the volume of it is so much different. I mean, the Warriors really, it's 2 times the weapon for them. They took 2 times more this regular season. They've hit 2 times more per game this postseason. That's a huge disparity. I can't do that math in my head, but 2 times 3, is 6, divided by the factor of whatever that means. But, it's a big weapon for him.
And is Steve Kerr coming off the bench, or is he coaching? Not clear.
You're going to need 3 points.
Okay,
What were we just talking about? He shot over 50% from 3 that year, 95-96. He would have been playing 40 minutes.